D'Angelo, Kellen made a pretty nice play to help you out with that interception. Just how valuable is it to have kind of a defensive end guy that can kind of come out and help you guys as a secondary?
It's very valuable. I actually owe him something for that. He made it pretty easy for me to tip the ball. I appreciate him for that. But, yeah, he definitely is a big part of our defense, and he has a bright future ahead.
Do you guys feel like the secondary was building some momentum out there? Nobody switched, and you guys played all the snaps, all five of you. What was that like? Kind of just feel like you building on something each interception?
I definitely feel like we're getting better as we get more game reps. I feel like we are building on something. As you can see, they didn't cross the 50 besides those runs. I feel like we are getting better, but we definitely need to progress and fast.
How much have you kind of seen Amari just mature in the last year and a half?
He's a big part of our defense, and he has matured. He's stepping into that leader role, and he's always been that player for us, and he's stepping into that role, and he's definitely matured, as you can see.
I want to say Sig called him really smart. How do you kind of see that each day?
I feel like he's a very underrated player in our defense. You don't hear a lot of talk about him, but he's very football knowledge. He has a lot of football knowledge, as you can see, and he's a ball hawk. So, yeah.
What does Amari playing at safety rather than rover kind of allow him to do better and do differently?
He can kind of control the defense more from up top. He can see a lot more and make a lot more plays from up there, I feel like. And I feel like that's a good position for him, even though he can play both.
What do the corners have to be conscious of against mobile quarterbacks? I mean, especially got more coming up. What do you have to kind of work on?
Just being disciplined, staying on your guy, not coming off your guy when he scrambles around, just plastering that guy, and not coming up on the quarterback and staying on your man. That's basically what it is.
You had there were 3 picks this week against Old Dominion. You had 3 last year against Nebraska. Is there a goal every week in terms of how many picks you want to have?
I mean, I feel like it's an unsaid goal. I feel like, every week you want to get takeaways, and that's a big part of the defense. Like, if you get takeaways, you're most likely going to win the game. So, yeah.
Coach Signetti said that week 1 last year and week 1 this year are almost the same. From your eyes, how would you kind of compare and contrast week 1 last year and week 1 this year?
I would say the same. We struggled a little bit last year from different sides of the ball with different things. It's week 1, so everybody has something to work on around the country. So I feel like there's no panic around the defense. Like, I feel like we're going to be good.
What's been the biggest point of emphasis in the film room and then on the practice field so far this week?
Just learning from our mistakes, taking it day by day, getting better. I feel like we're getting better as we go, and yeah, that's it.
You mentioned no panic. Did anybody gather the defense after that first big play you guys allowed, or was it just business as usual? Kind of what happened after that moment?
I feel like it was business as usual. I didn't see nobody panic, no bad faces or nothing like that. We knew, but we just fix it and we'll come back and get right. So yeah.
How far along do you think you guys are as far as fixing that goes?
I feel like as far as QB runs, we don't see that a lot. So I feel like that's hard to mimic in practice. So now that we've seen it, it'll be easier to fix.
What have you seen from Kennesaw State on film?
We've seen they have a mobile quarterback. They're kind of similar to the team we just played. I feel like they like to take shots a little bit, and I just feel like we got to rally to the quarterback.
Anything else for D'Angelo?
Fan turnout for you guys, week 1, much better than it was last year. What does that do for you as a unit defensively?
It helps us tremendously, especially those smaller teams not used to a bigger crowd. I feel like it definitely helps us, and yeah, it's definitely a bigger turnout than week 1, as I see.
Thanks, D'Angelo.
Thanks, D'Angelo.